Hi folks, this is Max from HiOnAndroid.com and HTC So I just got a message. I'm going to try to do more of these. Instead of answering questions, I'm going to make a video if there's a good question that a lot of people are going to ask, because I'm kind of tired of, well, not tired, but I can't, respond to every comment because it's kind of like flooding my inbox, my Google+, Facebook, and that's probably why I haven't got back to you on your question. But ask me again if I'm online. Don't forget to hit me up on Facebook. Facebook's probably the easiest way because I'm online or not. Anyway, this first question comes from Thomas Blaine, in HTC Evo 3D user. He says, "Hi Max, I'm new to all this smartphone stuff. I got Evo 3D back in November. I've been trying to gain information, making it functional to its potential. I have been checking forums and following your YouTube sharing. I have not rooted, even attempted, but I have been studying the advantages of rooting." Great job, Thomas. I'm still unsure of my capability, but one question I would like to is, should I download Sprint software update for Evo 3D? What are the advantages and disadvantages of doing this? I enjoy your logical approach when you explain things. I'm not slow, but I'm trying to learn. I'm become fascinated by the smartphone technology and have it kind of a hobby studying it. Thanks for any advice you can give, and thanks for doing what you do, Tom. Alright, thanks Tom for that. Let me grab my Evo 3D here. So for the Evo 3D, if you didn't do any Sprint updates, and there's actually HBoot 1.4 and HBoot 1.5 for the Sprint CDMA version. I don't have the GSM version, so I don't know. But if you have the CDMA version, you can check what version of HBoot you have, and you can do that by taking the battery out, holding the volume down, and the power button, and then it should boot into bootloader. But I think my phone. Oh, there we go. So mine says HBoot 1.5. I'll give you a close up. Here we go. Can you see it? There we go. You can see that. HBoot 1.5, the third line right there. You see it? So if you have HBoot 1.5 and later, you have to use the older method of unlocking your phone and rooting your phone, which requires you to go to the HTC site. And one of the drawbacks of having an HBoot 1.5 or later, one of the newer OTA updates, is that you have to use the HTC method. And when you use the HTC method, you can't run recovery and flash kernels. Okay, so basically when you flash a new ROM, you'll have to use another method, flashing using the flash image GUI app. Then you can flash it on your phone. So the process basically becomes you have to, a lot more complex than just using Clockwork Mod recovery. So if you're on the older version, use the older root method, which is on my site. I'll post all the methods on my site. Use the revolutionary method, because if you're on HBoot 1.4, then you can use the revolutionary method, and also not have to do all that kernel, the flash image GUI. You can just use recovery anytime to flash new ROMs. So I hope that answers your question. So the answer is no, don't use, don't upgrade. If you're gonna root, it's better if you're on an older Evo. This is just for Evo 3D. It's better if you're on the older OTA software. But if you're already on 1.5, then it doesn't really matter. And this goes for actually all HTC phones, sorry, that have HTC unlock method. The HTC unlock method, I don't recommend it. I hate it, in fact, because it doesn't let you flash kernels from the recovery without, doing special things like booting recovery from fastboot, or using that app I called Flash Image GUI, which is all on my site. I mean, you can do it. I mean, it's not undoable. Just I'd rather stay on the revolutionary method. So I hope that answers your question. And go check what HBoot number you have, and you should be ready to go if you're on HBoot 1.40, or I think also 1.3. Anything below 1.5 is great, for the CDMA version. So shoot your questions to my Twitter, Google Plus, Facebook, or my email at zetomax@gmail.com. But don't call me. Alright, see y'all later.